It's one of my friend's weddings in 2 days, and I am making her three-tiered wedding cake. And this is everything that I did 2 days before the big event. I cracked on in the morning making my bottom tier cake and top tier cake, pistachio and vanilla. You might be wondering why I didn't make these and freeze them like a lot of people do for cake in this quantity, and also what I did with the red velvet cake. And in my personal opinion, I actually think sometimes freezing cakes makes them really stodgy and dense, and I don't love that. I had tested these recipes out before, and I didn't think it made the cake any better. If I thought it actually made it worse. So I went crazy and I thought, yeah, let's bake all of these things 2 days before and hope that nothing goes wrong. I'm so glad that nothing did. But I am glad that you can enjoy all of these really gorgeous angles and faces that I make when I apparently flip cake. They are just absolutely to die for. Once this was all done and dusted and all of my cakes were finished, I did a big old clean up of the kitchen and had a cheeky dash to hydrate myself and started cracking on with assembling these cakes. Obviously with the red velvet, which had come out of the freezer, I chopped the tops off, simple syruped, and started piping. And I do have to say, things were all going very, very smoothly. Got the red velvet crumb coated and in the fridge, and then I started on the pistachio cake, which had cooled nicely, pistachio, rose buttercream, and a cheeky bit of raspberry curd, all crumb coated and in the fridge. And maybe this is where I might have got a little bit cocky and messaged some of my mates saying it was going really well. And that's when I got started on the 12-inch white chocolate and passion fruit cake. To be honest, I'm still not 100% sure where exactly I went wrong here, whether my dam wasn't big enough, whether I just put an excessive amount of passion fruit curd, or whether it was just the size of the 12-inch cake weight pushing down on it. But I put that top layer of cake on, and as I walked away, oh, it just started pouring out the sides, and it was wobbly, and it was moving around. And was I panicking? Yes, potentially a little bit, but I shoved that shit in the fridge and just hoped that the buttercream was going to cool down enough that it held together. I then just finished off icing the final layers on the other 2 tiers, and I didn't actually film putting that final layer of icing on that bottom layer because I was so stressed out. But by 7 p.m, all of the cakes were in the fridge and iced and ready for me to take to the venue the night before the big day.